Alright guys, so first thing is first, we're just gonna wash the Jeep like normal. So here's sort of the before. It's actually not dirty, not really dirty at all. We will make it look brand new. Now that everything's nice and clean, we're gonna go ahead and get some of this scratch doctor and try to get some of these scratches out. There's lots of pinstriping everywhere from doing the trails. Yeah, hopefully this stuff will get it out. And then after that, we'll just wax the whole car with this polish. All right, just did one pass on this really big scratch right here, and it is pretty much gone. I got most of the scratches out. There's no way I can get them all out, but it looks really, really good now. All right, now we're gonna go around and do some polishing. My arms are very sore and I am very sunburnt, but got it all done. There's so many little nooks and crannies everywhere to get. There you can see the reflections now. Yeah, it looks awesome. Nice and glossy. Another part of the spring cleaning, if you will, of the Jeep is to take some stuff off, repaint it, make it kind of look nice again. Here's the cargo rack here. So you can see it's pretty, you know, it's kind of rusty, kind of janky. Fuel tanks, they're kind of rusting. You know, there's some chips. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh, it's a Jeep, who cares? But I don't know, I take a little bit of pride in my stuff, and I like to make it last long and look really good all the time. I'm going to take these cans off here, kind of respray the cans, those won't take long, and then respray this rack. All right, here's the finished product. Everything's done drying. I think it looks 1,000 times better. All right, guys, got that back on there. That actually only took honestly, 5 or 6 minutes. That was really quick. Yeah, the paint looks much better. All right, so another quick little mod we're gonna do. So I have 4 LED pods right here. You can tell on this one I put a fog lens cover on it, but I just wanted to have some kind of fog lights down here, so where, you know, when it's raining or something and it's pretty foggy, I can actually use these on the road and they're not too blinding. So what it actually is it's like this little sticker thing, this translucent sticker. The company's called Lamin-x, and basically I just kind of unscrewed my light, and you kind of peel this off and then kind of trim around to fit your light. And then I spritzed some water right there, just on the back for like a wet application. Here's the difference with the lights on. This is really blue. These are really blue lights actually in general. So it's kind of making this a little bit more green than I'd like, but I don't think it's too bad. Here's the finished fog light lens tint here. They look really bright right now. I think it's because I have these really bright lights on them, but yeah, I think they turned out really good. So another thing I'm doing, I took all of the light bar plexiglass off, and then all of the little silver pieces off, and I'm going to paint these like a metallic kind of charcoal. Let's see, right here. So it's kind of dark, but it's got a little sparkle in it. No real reason to do it. I just think it might look cool. So we'll see how it looks. All right, here's the light bar, little plexiglass shield. So this looks like exactly what I need. Clear plastic cleaner and polish. So yeah, we're gonna put this on the rag and give this a clean. All right, here it is all cleaned and polished up. Can't really tell on the camera as much, but yeah, it looks much better. All right, here's a look at the color, everything drying in the sun. So it looks metal, which is kind of what I wanted. It's got like a sparkle kind of metallic finish. Just got this all buttoned up and put back together. This was the absolute worst, most annoying process to do. All of these bolts, it was just terrible. Lining up this plexiglass to like make sure it is watertight. It was awful. With that being said, I do think it looks really good. It looks much more subtle than that really bright silver that it came with. And it is just as bright as it was before. I've tested it at night and everything, and it is still very bright. So yeah, I am glad I did it, but it was definitely a pain in the butt. All right, moving on to the next thing. So I did something really cool. I did this. I took all of this ugly padding and covers off of the roll bar and did this. So now we have the paint matched roll bar, and I think it's gonna look so much better. Bunch of garbage. All right, here it is. Got it all. I got the roll bar all kind of cleaned up and taken care of. Love how it matches, like the shocks and you know, the whole body, the dash piece. I think it ties it in really cool. Another thing I did, and I've been wanting to do for a long time, I just never got around to it, was take the seat belts out of here. It's pretty simple. Just took a couple bolts out of here, took these things for the seat, the little channels for the seat to run into. Should be a lot less clutter back here. Yeah, pretty stoked on it. I think it'll look good. Alright guys, just got finished cleaning the top of the soft top. Actually all the soft top with this degreaser. Gets all the nasty dirt that's like kind of embedded in the cloth here. Gets that out, makes it look totally black. It's a really good product, I like it. Anyway, I just squirted it everywhere and got a little brush right here. Kind of worked it into there and just rinsed it really good. I am going to clean the engine bay. I'm not gonna do the most detailed job, so I'm gonna take that same degreaser, kind of spray it everywhere, and then just lightly mist it off with the pressure washer. All right, just finished rinsing it, sprayed it all down pretty good. Sorry I'm not getting a lot of this on video. It's kind of boring, but I'm just kind of making a point to show the before and after. Cleaned the hood, sprayed it all down. I did get that little brush again after I sprayed all that spray down and kind of went into the nooks and crannies of everything. Let it sit for 3 or 4 minutes and then rinsed it. All right guys, here's the front end kind of dress up that we did. Really what I did is took some stuff apart, took it off and just repainted it and kind of dressed it up and added some new bolts and things. First thing, the sway bar. Just took it all apart, repainted all of the parts here. Used this enamel based paint. This is a super cool, durable paint. Got this and then the gloss black for the axle. Took that off, painted it, added some more grade 8 bolts here. Made my own sway bar disconnects. So this is basically just a few grade 8 bolts and washers. I got a new bolt and I cut it off right there and then drilled a hole in there and put the cotter pin in. Moving on to the diff cover. Is this the stock diff cover? Took that off, changed the diff fluid, and then bought some, let's see if I can zoom in, some grade 8 bolts here with washers. Honestly, just kind of for a aesthetic dress up. These old ones worked fine, but they were just kind of grimy and I just wanted to add some bling, you know? Here's a super quick, easy tip to get this plastic looking a lot more rich black. Obviously the sun fades it pretty good. even on like, you know, stuff like the rockers or whatever, it just starts to turn kind of gray. The fenders, I painted them, but you can kind of tell they're starting to turn a little bit gray again. You know, like bumper, like I don't know, it's sort of gray, it's got some dirt in it, but we can really shine this up and make it totally black again. It's really easy. And the secret is WD-40, believe it or not. Now, what you really do is just spray some of this into a rag right there. Just kind of get it soaked and just kind of wipe the WD-40 all over the plastic and the metal, and it'll kind of gloss it up and make it look really good. So real quick, I'm gonna do this to the fenders. You can see I have some like stains from when I waxed it. I'm gonna do, you know, some of these lights are super gray. Some of the bumper, the winch. I'll do the rockers here. I'll do these are really pretty faded, pretty bad. It really doesn't attract that much dust and dirt as you might think. It's not like a tire shine or anything like that. There's the gray one. Now hit it with some of the WD-40. Immediately you can tell it's much richer, but it just kind of gives that paint some more oil, puts a little barrier on there, so yeah, I think it works pretty well. Yeah, it's starting to look good already. Just finished the side here, the two fenders and the rocker. Man, it looks so much better. Also, a quick little update on that WD-40. I kind of did around the Jeep and all the metal and kind of plastic parts. It has been, I think it's been 6 days since I've done this, and I've left it outside. I haven't put it in the garage at all. It's been parked every day at work, just in the middle of the parking lot with no shade. And it is looking really, really good. You can see this right here. It used to be pretty gray, all this kind of plastic. The rockers look really good. They still have a shine to it after 6 or 7 days. Here's the rear bumper. It looks pretty much new still. So I think I'm gonna keep doing that WD-40 method. All right guys, we're on the final stretch of this spring cleaning detail job on the Jeep. Last tip. Put some WD-40 in a little spray bottle like this. And you can go up under the wheel wells. You can see the difference there. That's the frame, and then that's the regular, just kind of dirty, dry metal. We're gonna go ahead and hit the wheel wells with this. Kind of hit some of this. And again, this isn't gonna hurt anything at all. So don't be worried about what this is gonna do. All right guys, we're finally done detailing the heck out of this thing. Let's see if I can remember everything. We cleaned the soft top very well with degreaser, cleaned the whole Jeep, just regular wash. We waxed the Jeep. We removed scratches with the scratch doctor. We vacuumed the carpets really, really well. We ended up taking some of the padding off of the roll bar in here. Of course, we cleaned all the dash and everything, got all the dust out of that. Vacuumed, like I said. We did the whole WD-40 method on all the plastics and the black accessories. Got the tires all shined up. We dressed up the front end here, painted the track bar and drag link diff cover. Dressed up the front end really nice. For lights, we kind of added some things. So the front, we put the Lamin-x lens covers so we can have a little fog light action going on there. So for the light bar, we took it all apart. We cleaned the plexiglass on the front. We painted, whatever those are called behind the plexiglass, kind of smoked those out a little bit. And man, it looks brand new. I think it looks awesome. Forgot to mention we did take this cargo rack off, and we painted the cargo rack and the jerry cans. In the middle of this whole project, I got my roof rack, so that was really cool. I'm sure I'm actually missing a few things that I did off video. For instance, I polished up the headlights with some lens cleaner. I Rain-X treated the windows, or the windshield, and the side windows there. Kind of went around on some Zerk fittings and pumped it full of grease, put some new grease where it was needed. Should be good to roll for a while now. So yeah guys, I think that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, please give it a like. I would also love it if you subscribe to the channel. I do a lot of fun overland trips and just little Jeep mods, tricks and tips, kind of like this. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys following along, and I hope you have a great day.